Hello students, now I will tell you user defined function. As the name suggesting you, user defined function means user can also define a function according to our requirement. Okay, like sum, interest, simple programs we can make it. How to define function definition? For that we have to use def keyword and function name and parenthesis, that outer bracket I have shown you parenthesis. Inside this I have written parameter and this square bracket I have given, that means it's an optional, it's not mandatory to give the parameters over here. And statement means it's a definition of the function. Okay, for example, this is a syntax I have told you. If I want to write function name greet, so I have to write def greet parenthesis and colon sign. Colon sign is this is a greet is a function name and it's a function header that ends with a colon. Then what it will do, what this greet function, what it will do, it will print the message only good morning. So we have written print good morning, and after giving colon sign it will mark as an indent, and rest of the things that you will write, it will take it will leave few blank spaces, and whatever the message you are writing, that will be written over here. And parameters with no argument, here we have not passed any arguments, any parameters, and this is a structure of the function, how to give it. Now students, in this example I have not passed any parameter, it will only simply the print the message good morning. But here I am showing you one more example, that is a def sum x comma y. So sum is a function name and def is a keyword. For defining any function name we have to use def keyword, and two parameters we are passing here. Okay, s is equal to x plus y, return s. We have returned any value over here. So function body indented here means we have used colon sign, that means function body indented here. Function may or may not have a return statement, means we have given here a return statement, and it's not it's up to the user whether he wants to give return statement or not. Okay, simply you can write the print s also, you can give the message also print s. It will print the value of s that the s variable will be having. So so this what we have written, function may or may not have a return statement. Note, the function definition does not execute the function body. This gets executed only when the function is called or invoked. Means if you will write the function definition, do not think this will also be executed when you will run your program. As you write the statement in the program, automatically without invoking it executed, but here you have to call the function, then only it will be executed. For example, if I want to add the two numbers, so I have given the statement x10 y20 z is equal to x plus y. Print that. Simple statements are there. That means you are adding two values x plus y, and you are just storing the computed values in z variable, and you are printing z value. So the output will come 30. X is equal to 30, y is equal to 40, z is equal to x plus y. Means if I want to add different values, here 10, 20, 30, 40, more, suppose 100 times different values I want to compute. So this much at least 100 lines programs you have to make it. So it will be very cumbersome to, if you will get any kind of mistake while running the program, it will be too difficult for you people to check the any mistake over here. Okay, so what we can do when we know the concept of the function, we just make the program. So what we will do, def sum a comma b means parameter we are passing, c is equal to a plus b, print c. Here we are not returning any value, and hash main program is a comment, and it won't be executed. Why I have written? Because I want to tell you that your program statement will be executed from here, not from here. So x equal 10, y is equal 20, sum x comma y means 10 and 20 will be passed. So how this program will actually work, when you will after writing this entire coding, when you will run the program, So first of all, 10 value will be assigned to x, 20 value will be assigned to y. Sum x comma y means 10, x की value 10 हो जाएगी, y equal 20. 10 और 20 value will be passed from here, and it after here we are calling the function. So sum means now control will directly go here. It will directly go here, and the value we have passed to x and y 10, 20. So the value will be here 10 and 20. So a value will be will have the value 10, and b variable will have the value 20. So c is equal to a plus b means 10 plus 20, 30. So print c in definition only. You will get the output 30. Okay, like this. After definition of when this definition will be over, your control will be reached in this function sum 20 means now we are passing the literal values. Here we are passing the variables, and here we are passing 20 means different values we are giving. So now this 20 will pass to a and b. A value will have the value now 20 and b will have the value now 20. So 20 plus 20 40. So print c 40. That means first time you will get the output 30, next time you will get the output 40. So student now can see if any changes you have to do it. Suppose you want to pass 3 parameters. You have passed to 2 parameters only. The 3 you will just write here z, and here also you will increment one variable name here. Okay, no matter x and y we have written, you can write x y also, but for if you write the same variable name, this is the argument that we are passing, and this is the parameter that argument. In this parameter, this argument it is receiving the values. Okay, so x y here also we can write, x y here also we can write, but try to write different names so that you will not be get confused. Okay, so here this function is not returning any value. Now def some same function definition I am giving you, but it is returning the value. Here we have printed the value of c. Here we are not printing any value of c inside the definition. We will just return the calculated values. Okay, so our program will start from here. 10, 20 value will be assigned to x and y. Z is equal to sum x comma y means as it will x की value क्या जाएगी 10 and y की value 20 जाएगी. Then this after invoking this function definition will be control will be reach over here, and 10 and 20 value of a and b and 30 and 30 value of c will be here, because 10 की a equal 10 है, b equal 20, 10 plus 20 30, and that 30 value will be stored in a c variable, and return c. As you will write return c, this value will be returned to z variable, and we are print z. That means 30 answer will come. So it's a function calling. We are calling the function and argument we are passing. Okay, and program execution will start from here, and in this program we are not returning any values in the function definition. We are printing the output, but here we are not printing any value inside the definition. We are just returning the value. Okay, I hope you understood how to create function definition, what is the structure of the function definition, how to invoke the function, and how the program will be executed. So student, if you will have any doubt in these two videos, please you are free to ask the question to me in the group. Thank you.